This episode is brought to you by Mother Nature, the gift that keeps on kicking dicks in sideways. Now, being someone that has spent over 20 years in the DMV, I thought extreme weather alerts were an anomaly. Yeah, we had the Snowmageddon of 2010, where we got up to 46 inches of snow in a 2-day time span. But in general, snowstorms of reportable nature happen once every 5 to 10 years. But now I'm getting a severe weather alert every other day. I'm literally watching DC get shut down for tornado warnings. Tornadoes. The environmental event that has killed 38 people in the last 72 years in the state of Virginia. More people have met their maker due to ejaculation overload, but here Lena the Plug is still giving us that BBC scene that we've all been waiting for. Side note, I saw that. It was mid. Nonetheless, being so close to the coast, I expect to be affected by hurricanes. The last big hurricane we had was 20 years ago, and that mostly destroyed Southern Virginia. And who from the DMV really cares about Southern Virginia? Anyways, there's an Amber Alert sounding notification coming to my phone that instantly makes me think, whose kid got kidnapped this time? Just to find out, it's a heat wave. Global all-time high for a week straight, every year. Granted, I don't know how when global warming doesn't exist. I'm just saying this shit is crazy. I feel like this is a warning that we're about to experience in real life, the movie 2012 to 2024, the correct date, where we're actually going to be wishing for a real life Moses. So I suggest you niggas learn how to swim for a couple more reasons than just to get to a fight. Now let's start the episode.
Our sins and woes. Our sins and woes. Our sins and woes.
Welcome to episode 81 of the Absence of Woes podcast where a bunch of dumbest millennials talk about their dumbest opinions, the dumbest perspectives, the dumbest mistakes, and the dumbest complaints. I'm your host, Nelson. Thank you for joining me today. God, after 81 episodes, I can still get that one off cleverly sometimes when I'm not drinking too much. Shout out to everything else that's under YCC. Shout out Tunes and Tetris, shout out Blur Watch, shout out The Sticks, and shout out Rap and Wrestle. Shout out the 2 live shows and one we may be talking about today. Shout out Girani's Open Mic and shout out Limelight Vibes. Shout out Last Laugh. Shout out Last Laugh Open Mic. We'll get to it later. Shout out our Patreons. Thank you for subscribing. You're getting this episode early. I appreciate you as you appreciate me. As far as shout outs, that's all I got. You're welcome, Q. Let me go ahead and introduce my guest. He be going my dick about every time you say it's gonna be short, it's gonna be long. So just get your shout outs faster. Like, goddamn. Like I usually just skip to the 2-minute mark. I'm like, fuck you, nigga.
Damn.
Like, you skip the paid programming, fuck
I
you.
know, right? Skip all these ads here.
Right.
He's like, YouTube, skip ads.
But let me go ahead and introduce my guest. Shout out Brandon Moore is back.
Gang, gang. I don't know what kind of cool sign to do while getting shot. I went to a W for Woodbridge, but I feel like that's a gang sign for somebody else, and I'm gonna get shot.
I'm pretty sure that belongs to somebody. You do the VA, the
No, I did like the.
Wait, isn't that like
the
Atlanta
punk
now?
rock. I was trying to do like the punk rock. I don't know. I meant to do like the Wolfpack. I don't know. I'm a wrestling fan. I don't know these. I don't.
Then you do this.
Like, so yeah.
Yo, that was a movement.
It was. Fucking
that was a whole
lit.
fucking wave.
Oh my God.
The John Cena.
That's my favorite. I'm doing that shit at work all the time. Like, y'all can't see me, I'm out of here.
Just disappears. Like, you're still here, nigga. I still see you. Shout out Rap and Wrestle Podcast. Make sure you check out that other shit. We're going out with an episode soon. I know the Sticks is up in line next. But Rap and Wrestle should be coming back with episode 2 here soon. But how are you, Brandon?
I'm good, man. Another day above Earth. Still alive. Haven't been shot yet, so I'm doing something good.
That's crazy.
Black
You
man,
mean in general or about like police officers?
all the above.
True.
All the above. So
I might steal that one. And when next time a coworker asks me, how are you doing? I'm like, well, your people have, I haven't been shot today.
right? Haven't been shot and pulled over, so it's a good day.
We don't hate white people. We just hate mayonnaise sapiens.
Exactly.
Speaking of, let's go get into the sin of the day, well, of the week. My sin of the day is snitching on niggas for being closet mayonnaise fans.
Man.
So I don't have a problem with people that like black people that like white people. Don't get me wrong, but I have a problem with these. And I posted this on social media, like on my personal page a while ago. And I think I've had a lot of personal conversations about it. But it's the niggas that basically they get on social media or they talk out loud and they're all like pro-black. to the utmost degree. They're like, you know, the black man is king, and you know we need more outstanding men and protectors in our society, like the black man. And then you have the black man that's like, you know, the white woman is God, and everything that she does is of respect worthy and stuff like that. Shout out to the niggas that do that. I don't have a problem with that. But then it's like I look at those same black people, and it's, why are all your relationships with white people your longest? When you have events, why do only the white people show up? Why every time you take pictures of you and your friends, it's always you and white people? But you're so pro-black, and the black man is king, and the white woman, the black woman is God, but you don't have any representation. Like, you can't maintain your relationships with black people.
Damn.
It's annoying because you motherfuckers will like you guys will like a white rapper. Okay. Oh my God. Those same pro-black people love white rappers.
Yeah, they do.
Or y'all will sit there and talk about the white women. Y'all love the white women with the Kylie Jenner lips and shit like that. And I'm just like, how pro-black are you? Like, why are you faking? But y'all got a problem when I let my white friends say nigga. But my core friend base is 80% black. We got two white guys. Shout out to the white boys, Steve and Chris. But my core friends is 80% black, and it's been 80% black. It's not like I've been rotating friends over an extended amount of time. You motherfuckers, you can't maintain relationships with black people, and all your friends are white. All your longest relationships are white.
That's tough.
Yeah, no, and if that's how you feel, you can feel that way. But the problem is you put on this pro-black image.
Yeah.
And then come to find out, you don't really give a fuck about niggas. You don't even like niggas.
Exactly. And that's usually how it is. Like, I see that shit all the time on Facebook. Be like, oh, yeah, black kings. You need to protect black kings. And then, like, you get a black dude. Like, let's just say, theoretically, a black woman, you know, pro-black, all that stuff. A black dude try to talk to you. You're all like, well, send me a cash app first before I even talk to you back. And then when we go to a white woman who wouldn't do that, then y'all get upset. Because that happens all the time. Or am I off track?
No. You're there. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay. I can't say more white women have OnlyFans. It's just.
It's mixed.
White women look better in porn. Call back. What was that, like the 30s when you came on?
That was like the 30s, yeah. It was.
Fucking callback.
I don't think it was the 30s. I think it was like the first episode I was on.
No, that wasn't. Because the first time you came on was episode 8.
Yeah.
It was either 8 or 9.
It was like the single digits, yeah.
Yeah, but we talked about white women look better in porn.
We did.
When the second time you came on.
Okay, it was, yeah.
But yeah, because you said that was when you said white people smell like dogs, and I was like, or smell like wet dog, and I was like, holy shit, they do.
They do. I mean,
but I don't have a problem with like y'all having white friends, white relationships, or anything. I got white friends, like, and I dated one white girl my entire life, so
just
I get it. Yeah.
Damn.
And that was like my first year of college, my first year of community college. So it really didn't count.
Damn.
Because I never finished community college. I just went to finally went to university when I finally went back to school.
Damn.
So yeah, community college didn't count. So there's not years not worth counting. But
shit, I've been on a few.
Well, it was probably because she was an Aquarius and we had the same birthday.
Okay.
So yeah, if you're an Aquarius, I'll make exceptions.
Okay. I mean, Aquarius are good people, so
we try to be.
Yeah, speaking as one, we do.
But yeah, so I think it was like since that I made the exception. It was like, you're a white woman, but fuck it, let's do it. And it was 3 months, like my normal average dating time.
Okay.
So it doesn't really count for shit. But I don't have a problem with like you having a relationship with white people or anything. Again, I got 2 white friends. They've been my friends since middle school. So, but I don't go around saying I'm super pro-black. Granted, I will tell a lot of motherfuckers I'm blacker than a lot of you motherfuckers. Yeah. And I'm blacker than Ace of Spades, more militant than the entire Black Panther Party put together. I've been putting black people on the map for a long time.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, you have.
I've been doing nothing but promoting black businesses.
Yes.
And I don't remember the last time I said, hey, you should check out this white person's company.
I can't call it.
So I'm over here like, you say motherfuckers that act like you're so pro-black, but you can't maintain relationships within the black community. So that's my fucking sin today because I've been calling these things out for a while on social media.
And they should be called out.
Yes, they should. It's the most fakest, fraudulent shit I've ever seen in my life. But it is what it is.
Because they're trying to stay, good with their parents and their grandparents for that, trust fund. if they have one.
But then those same motherfuckers will be like, well, you know, my it all started with my 3rd grade teacher, and she was a white woman, and that's made me look at them all different. I'm like, miss me with that bullshit.
Not 3rd grade though.
Right? Miss me with that bullshit.
Not back in the sandbox.
That part. So yeah, that's my sin of the day. My woe of the week, and this is something I recently discovered because I was having a conversation with my homegirl, and I was talking to her about like the kind of men that she's been looking for, and she's had this. She's a younger girl,
okay,
but she's been having a spike in interest in.
How old are we talking? I know you said younger, but that's very important for this.
20.
Oh God, she don't know shit. She barely legal.
But I also had this conversation with a 31-year-old. So I was like, this is a little bit more universal than I'm giving it credit for. So, but it started with the 20-year-old. But she's been having a spike. Okay, well, no. The conversation started with the 21-year-old or the 20-year-old. And then the conversation, I kind of like utilized that in an argument with the 31-year-old.
Okay.
It was like, you need to be looking for this too. But she's had a thing for like military guys and Asian guys.
Yeah, she wants those benefits from the military guys.
But then I factor in the Asian thing. And I'm like, oh, you want a tradcon?
She just ain't trying to hurt her cooch yet. She's just trying to.
Wait, no. She's out here fucking.
Oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, you just want a tradcon. You want a traditional conservative. Because if you're going with military and you usually stay in the realm of like Marines and Army, then you're looking for somebody that's like, you know, kind of like radiates alpha.
Yeah.
But like when you think about military, or you think about like Korean guys who are very like they're tight knitted with, or not Korean guys, but Asian guys in general. You think about them like more because I don't think I've ever heard anybody say, "Yeah, I did a Chinese guy." So that's why I went to. I don't think I've ever seen somebody say, "Yeah, my boyfriend's Chinese." Like Japanese or Korean is what I hear.
If you want Chinese food on the regular, yeah, I mean you go for a Chinese dude, but
chances are you're not dating somebody that dating a Chinese guy that makes Chinese food. Not in America.
Damn, you're right.
So, but usually these guys have like strong ethnic backgrounds.
Yeah.
They're like very family tied and stuff like that. They're very core to their roots.
Yep.
So when I think about that, it's like, okay, you're in a sphere of messing with military guys or Asian guys. Oh, you're looking for a traditional conservative.
Yeah.
You want a tradcon because they kind of like radiate, in a sense, alpha energy.
Yeah, they do.
So I'm like, well, but like you can't be sitting here like you can't be a beta liberal. Like that's your like that's a lot of these girls' problem. And then that's when I had the conversation with the 31-year-old. I was like, you're an alpha. You're like a fucking alpha yourself. You can't be an alpha and like want to tradcon.
Yeah,
you gotta be a beta bitch.
But okay, so sidebar question. I'll always have a backup question. So what's the ethnic background of these women?
The younger girl's white. The older girl's black.
Okay, I can see that. All right.
So, and I'm over here like, that's what you need, and that's fine. But like, or that's what you're looking for. But the problem is you're too free milly. So you don't really want a tradcon. Well, you're looking for tradcons, but you don't want a tradcon.
Because I was gonna say she gonna end up rebelling the whole time, and then anytime you say something, it's like, oh, well, I don't want to do that, blah 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 blah. I want to wear this outfit, right? And you be like, no, you need to cover up. I'm like, nah, fuck you, I'm gonna wear this outfit,
right?
I'm trying to shake my ass, like,
exactly.
You can't.
So I was like, when you have that kind of mindset, because you seem like, and I could tell, like, I asked her, I was like, you're obviously from a background where you have one a conservative parent and one liberal parent. Like, but you could tell, like, there's like your other parent is like slightly liberal, slightly conservative, like they can swing.
Yeah.
But like you can tell that about people. It's like because of how they act. Like I like for her, I use the reference like you have a bunch of piercings and you change your hair color every 2 weeks.
That's how white women roll,
You're
though.
Super rebel.
Yeah,
well,
exactly. She been fucking since 16.
Right.
Or 14. I'm sorry, 14. I'm sorry. It's an even number still.
We here at the Ashes of the Woes podcast do not condone fucking at 14, but like, get your nut, nigga. Anyways. That was a wild statement. But I can tell like you come from a background where it's like, because you would only adopt that if you had one parent that's kind of like a little free nil and one parent that's stern because you kind of want to get into rebel mode.
Exactly.
I'm like, what you need is a alpha like liberal. It's like a nigga that's gonna be like, nah, I need you home by this time, but like you can go out and I'm not gonna tell you what you're gonna wear.
Exactly.
Yeah, alpha liberal. Which is funny because I'm an alpha liberal. Shameless plug.
I know, right?
But that's how I am. I'm not super controlling. I'm not about to tell you what your roles around the house is. Bitch, if you want to like clean the house with 409 instead of Fabulous, then clean
Hey, that's
the house
on
with
you.
Fabulous.
Yeah. Hey, whoever
But
gets
I'm
you
not
to
cleaning the fucking house.
I
You
was
are.
gonna say, yeah, whatever gets you to clean, hey, more power to you. But
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not-
care if you use Dawn or Great Value. Just
hey,
wash
that's
the dishes.
great. Yeah, as long as shit is clean, sanitized, and good to go for company, I don't give a fuck what you do. Like,
I'm not pushing the agenda that women are only for cleaning, however common.
I will. No, I'm joking.
I'm just saying, when you clean, I don't care what product you use, as long as it works. So,
Yeah, as long as it works. As long as you ain't just running some water on something and be like, oh, this is clean now. Like, nah, you gotta scrub a little bit.
agreed. So, but yeah, that's my biggest thing about like a lot of these girls are out here looking for it. They want these super alpha guys, but then when the conversation becomes like, nah, you
they ain't
gotta
ready
delete.
for it.
Exactly, you're not ready to. I had a conversation with the older one. I said, all right, you find this TradCon guy. You want a guy that takes control because you know you have alpha energy, and it's funny because the women I associate with are like a lot of my closer female friends are alphas.
Yeah.
Like our homegirl.
Yeah.
She's super alpha, but I'm like
is
when
she
you
really?
yes,
Okay,
when she comes, when she's so, but I'm like other people say that, and I'm like where? Because it doesn't work on me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like I'm louder than the people I usually associate with. So like you can't out alpha me when you're a woman
Exactly.
that's a friend of mine in most cases. Not to say my female friends aren't alphas. They are. It's just you can't out alpha me. So I don't notice it until other people say it. And they were like, wow, you're very strong energy. And I look over like, what? And then I have to think back in my Rolodex and I'm like, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. But it just doesn't work towards me. So, but when I watch them, I'm like, well, you keep trying to be, like, that's why we're friends, is because you don't want to play the alpha role all the
Yeah.
time. So, but the problem is, are you going to go out and find a guy and actually fall into that beta role? And a lot of people, if he comes and says, hey, I want you to delete all the photos where your titties are out, what are you going to say? Are you ready for that kind of commitment?
Exactly. Because I'd say what most would do, put them in Dropbox and put them in a photo save.
Archive like a motherfucker.
Yeah. We're going to emo these off to myself real quick.
Pulled off but not removed. Saved in that the passcoded password protection
Exactly.
binder.
Oh
in your
my
phone.
gosh. I used to have all my shit saved in those things, man.
Crazy. I love to leave my phone shit in my phone. It'd be like, don't scroll too far to the left.
I know,
Or
right?
scroll far enough to the left. I don't care.
Man, I had to escort to my phone once. I was like, just don't go to that photo vault. Please don't. Please don't. I had one.
Stay out the vault.
Look, I had one that was a calculator. It was just like random calculator. So I'm like, all right, like you have to put the code in to unlock
Oh,
it.
it was,
So I was
fake
like,
calculator.
I was like, yo, they go into that calculator because it doesn't. I forgot to change the name of
A
it.
fake calculator app
It's a
is
fake-
crazy.
Yo. So it was like high calculator. So it was like HI and then like dash calculator. So like with an iPhone, you normally have a calculator app, and then you see a second one. Like, what if we have two calculator apps? So like the fucking,
Most people
like,
wouldn't ask that question though. That's what's funny.
But my fucking crazy ass head, I'm thinking that. So I'm like, oh fuck, I hope you don't go to that second calculator. If you put in my password again, because I'm dumb, I'm not gonna make up a new password. I'm gonna put the same password you got to my phone as that. So push that in again, and then boom, everything just exposed right there.
Yeah, but you got to be on some CIA girlfriend type shit.
Yeah,
for you
half
to
of them
like.
were like that though.
I don't think most people would like. If I have two calendars in my phone, I don't think you think one of them is a scheme.
I would think something's up.
If you have two calendars,
Unless it's like Google and then like
Yeah,
regular,
the
then
app.
that's different.
yeah, you have the app
Yeah.
calculator and you have a different calculator.
But if it's the same emblem though,
That's crazy.
exactly.
Yeah, no, the
what I'm
programmers
saying.
need to fix that.
That's what I'm saying. They need to fix that shit because like you got a whole bunch
Or-
of ads on there. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, well, I was gonna say,
That
wait,
giveaway.
does it work as a regular calculator?
Yeah, what's a regular calculator?
Oh, then you just disable the. First of all, the fuckboy energy right now is on high. I just go ahead and announce that now.
It's fuckboy summer still.
Yeah,
so
it is fuckboy summer
is.
still. Shout out, because City Boys are still up. Jesus Christ. But yeah, no, you just disable. So then you only have one calculator ad. You just hope that like whatever mathematical equation, that's probably a 4-digit pin, right?
Yeah.
So you just hope that whatever mathematical equation that she does is not the passcode. Wait, does it tell you if you get the passcode wrong?
No, I won't tell you.
Okay, all right. Yeah, then you're good. You're good.
Yeah, you just want me to get to the vault, but
You gotta show me this out after we're done.
I got you.
That's fucking wild. That's a crazy exchange of fuck. Like, hey, my niggas, for you.
I know, right?
The people. But yeah, that's my fucking woe of the week is, if you women want to be betas, be betas. If y'all want to be alphas, shut the fuck up about your beta-ass boyfriends. Or your beta-ass tasting men. Full stop. That's my argument about that. So, sin of the day, woe of the week complied with. Brandon.
Yup.
Go ahead and tell the people that you're on a fucking a press run right now to talk about. I really want to get into your new show that you're doing in the same place that we shoot Limelight Vibes. So shout out to Clearbrook Center of the Arts. And I'm kind of just here to steal content from Brandon. I told him, I said I don't want to make any decisions. I don't want any fucking power play. I just want to be your
no executive.
Nope. I just want to be your background production team and record content so that I can push your content on my platforms, but also give you content to push on your platforms.
Yes.
Proper exchange.
Yes.
Crazy. I was talking to somebody about, we'll get to it, but I was talking about somebody about the exchange of services. And yeah, we'll talk about that later.
So every Tuesday now we're doing Last Laugh here at Clearbrook, 9 p.m. If you want to try comedy, this is your chance. Come here, 8:30 sign up. 9 o'clock we start off the show. It's gonna be great. Got a lot of talent coming in from all over, wide range of talent, from like people just starting off to like people who have been on TV, Netflix, all kinds of different shit around the world doing comedy. So that's what we're looking to do. I open up another platform in Woodbridge for comedians to express their creativity, tell jokes, and then I don't have to drive to DC, so this is great for me. I don't have to pay for parking. I just drive 15 minutes away. I have free parking, and
so do you.
Yeah, so do you. So hey. Free parking, but it's gonna be a great show every Tuesday though. So every Tuesday is what we plan on doing, and then once we blow up, plan on doing showcases at some point. Do some weekend shows, things of that nature, and then just seeing where the clouds take us. So, but open mic, like I said, every Tuesday. I'm gonna try my best to have new material every week. I'm lazy. Like I halfway almost did not accept this because I hate commitment. So be committing to every Tuesday. If you committed every Tuesday, that's the fuck boy in me. You be committed every Tuesday.
Shout out to the calculator.
Yeah, right?
Throw that in the pocket for episode names.
Shout out to the calculator. But no, it's gonna be fun. I'm very excited about this. We did this first show last Tuesday. Next one is this week, obviously. I'm going to Puerto Rico this week, and then I'll be back in time for the show next week.
So you're not shooting this week?
No, I am.
You are shooting this week?
Yeah, this week.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. But I'll be in Puerto Rico
afterwards.
But I'll be back. So I'm gonna have some stories about Puerto Rico.
Based.
Because so I come back Monday night. So then it's gonna be perfect. I'm gonna have all my Puerto Rico stories Tuesday when I come in. So. And then we, also I got a couple of my special I got coming out soon.
Okay.
So I recorded my first special in February, Plan BMB, which is, if you saw the album cover, it's Plan B, but just with my face on it covering the pill, and then Plan BMB because my nickname, Brandon Moore, baby. Told you, wrestling fan. People think this is a joke. But it's supposed to be coming out September 1st. That's the target date to come out on all the fun platforms that everybody uses, iTunes, I don't know what else, but all that fun shit. So we're in the final stages of production, but it's coming. It's coming like a Virgin and Prom Night is coming.
Based. That's wild. I don't know who comes on their Virgin losing night.
I don't know, I didn't, so I got called weird. I was told I was supposed to. I was too nervous to come. I was like, gosh, I don't want to.
I fucked on my prom night.
I did. I lost my virginity and everything. I remember. That was a funny.
I definitely didn't.
Oh my god!
Think about it.
That was the scariest night ever because like I wanted to going to the prom. Like I knew I was fucking. I was like, yeah, like I'm fucking. This is going to happen. I had 2 prom dates. So originally I was going to my prom. I wanted to have the best chance.
You was fucking one of them.
Yo, I was like,
you had a contingency plan to lose your virginity.
I had a contingency plan to lose my virginity because it did not happen all during high school. So like senior prom is fucking going down. I had 2 prom dates, and both of them knew I was trying to fuck. Both of them knew. They knew what was up.
They both knew you were trying to fuck them, or they both knew you were trying to. They both knew that you were trying to fuck the other person.
No, all the above.
True,
all the above.
You've been a fuckboy your whole life.
I blame my father.
Me too. Shout out to my non-existent biological father.
R.I.P. to mine.
Hey, Jesus.
What? Yes. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a little bit too personal here.
That's why you niggas worry about getting canceled. Jesus, that got dark real fast.
Got dark really fast. You know what's crazy? It's the anniversary of September 1st. And that's where we record my. Okay, see, it all ties in together. All ties in together. I'm fucked up.
So prom night.
Prom night. So I had this all planned. I had this planned out for months. I started off on my birthday and had this shit planned out. So I had 2 prom dates. I already locked that down. And then they ended up changing Forest Park's prom to the same night as Freedom's. I went to Freedom. So they both.
Wait, what year did you graduate?
09.
We graduated the same year. That's so crazy.
Wait,
so you went to Forest Park's prom?
Not with the. Did I? I did.
I was at Forest Park's prom.
At Watergate, Springfield?
I don't remember where it was.
It was in Springfield, like right next to the entrance to go on 95, all that shit.
I don't remember where it was.
Okay, I was there. Because Freedom was at the Marine Corps, like the Quantico.
The Murata? That's not the Murata's not on Quantico. So whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I went to the Forest Park one because I went to Forest Park.
I was there. It's a fucking small
Crazy.
world. So.
If you went to school with me and you saw this nigga here, say something in the comments.
So with the Freedom, like I said, they changed the prom date. So now Forest Park and Freedom on the same day. So that means my chances of getting laid go from 100% to 50 now. Cause I got to pick one of these girls. Cause I don't have both now. I had it would be like back-to-back weeks, but now they're together. So I'm like, fuck, I got to pick one. So now I got to pick the right one. Mm-hmm. I picked the right one, luckily. It worked out. After the prom, happened, had a hotel. She had a hotel, separate area in Woodbridge. So she snuck out to come spend the night with me. And I had everything planned. I had the box of condoms in the nightstand.
The box of condoms in the hotel nightstand is crazy.
I had everything planned out. And then we're in bed together and I just get cold fucking feet.
I don't even think I've ever used a drawer in a hotel before. It's so crazy. I don't think I've ever put shit in a hotel drawer.
That was the only, I had it right next to the Bible. I felt so bad.
Nigga, you just put 2 underwears and 3 socks in that motherfucker just to seal the deal,
Jason. It was the Bible and the box of condoms. So we was either
you should have had the Bible inside the drawer folded upside down with a page split open. And on this night, thou shalt
ensure. Oh, fuck. So I get cold feet. TV's on, I get cold feet. My best friend is in the room next to me, and she had forgot something in my room. Cause we all went to Walmart, bought shit together, had it in the room. So she knocks on my door, I open up the door, and she's like, "Oh, hey, sorry, I'm hoping I'm not interrupting nothing." And she knew by the look of my face I was getting cold feet. So she just grabbed the box of condoms out the nightstand, just put it on the table, and it rolled out. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I'm like, shit. I'm like, pressure's on. So she looks at me, and I'm looking at her. She was like, well, you want to do it? I was like, fuck yeah, let's do it. So, so I get on top, we're making out and stuff like that. And, she had a rack, so I'm sucking her tits. So now I'm like, oh, crap, I got to eat pussy now. I'd never done this before. So I'm freaking out.
I ain't never done this before. Shout out 2014 Fort Seal Drives.
So I'm like, I don't know. I guess I look around. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I watch porn, but like, it's different when you act like, I'm like, I've been watching porn, but maybe.
Shout out to 22 and Leader the plug. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You watched porn. You thought you had it.
I thought I had it, so I'm just like, oh fuck. So I'm like, kissing the stomach. I'm going down, and she's like, hey, just eat, just fuck me. I was like, oh. I don't gotta eat you out back. Like, just put the condom on.
It's that easy.
And just fucking just went to town. Yeah. I was like, holy shit. And like I didn't like. Okay, so like fun fact, I didn't eat pussy till like probably about like 4 years after fucking, because like all the chicks were just like, just fuck me. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, cool. I didn't eat pussy till I was like after 21. Yeah, I was like 21 when I first ate it.
I don't even remember the first time I ate pussy. That's crazy.
Right?
If you're watching this, Mom, I'm sorry.
I know. If any of my family is watching this, you didn't hear none of this. But yeah.
Fuck! I gotta think back in my Rolodex. Who's the first girl to sit? When did I start carpet munching?
Damn, I want to pull out my list on my phone.
Bro,
I don't want to.
I had to remake that because I had lost. I got rid of it like so many years ago. Fuck, we're off the topic. But I gotta think about that. But anyways, first night, you didn't have to eat her out.
I didn't have to eat her out. Lost her virginity, and then we ended up dating. I remember like 2 days later, I went to a job and asked her out, and then we dated for like 6 months.
I hate those moments when you fuck and then you start dating.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted like she's my high school sweetheart.
I need that.
Yeah,
but when I was that young, I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, right. But she was my high school sweetheart, so I was after her like all throughout high school, so it worked out, and then.
Shout out to the high school sweethearts.
And then we ended up going to different schools.
Shout out to my exes.
I was waiting for that. I was fucking waiting for it. I've been waiting for it this whole time. I was like, where's he gonna slide this in at? I know it's coming. I was like, where's he gonna...
I can't say shout out mac and cheese anymore because we're friends now. But I got one more in me. I can't say shout out mac and cheese anymore. She's probably watching this because, she likes you. So.
Oh, well, shit. Hi.
Shout out mac and cheese.
I can't.
And just know I love you. And we only shouted you out because we weren't friends. But we're friends again, so it's cool.
It all works out.
It all works out. Yeah, no, I was doing absolutely no fucking on prom night. And I don't remember the first time I started eating box.
I think we went to Waffle House and then we fucked.
Oh, I was about to say, if you went to Waffle House after the sex, that's crazy.
No. I went to sleep.
Wait a minute.
I rolled over and went to sleep.
Rolling over and going to sleep after not coming during sex is crazy.
It's crazy, but I was so tired. And after all the anxiety I had, I went to sleep.
I said I was tuckered. I was tuckered out. That nigga said I went in with a vroom, vroom, vroom and a zoom, zoom. And I was done.
That was it. After I felt like she had, like, we had our fill of it, I was like, all right, babe, let's just go ahead and roll on over and go to sleep.
Wait, did she lose her virginity at the same time?
No. So it wasn't as special. So that's why I was saying I was more confident because like, both chicks I was trying to go for already lost theirs. So like I was like, all right, someone knows how to drive this car because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So like I need someone who knows what to do to navigate this.
Jesus Christ.
It worked out.
Based. So yeah. That's the kind of shit you're gonna get from Brandon Boyd.
On a Tuesday night.
Open mic night. So, and we got way off topic.
We did.
Brandon's allowing me to utilize his show to record and post on the YCC channel. So every week, the goal is to, just like Girardi's and Limelight, to throw them in between podcasts, to throw in a set from a comedian every week. So Brandon's the first feature. And the day that the first clip of this podcast, if you're listening on Patreon, you're probably a YouTube subscriber because most of the Patreons are YouTube subscribers. I'm pretty sure all the Patreons are YouTube subscribers.
Oh, come out the phone.
Most of the Patreons are YouTube subscribers. So the day after the first clip of episode 81 drops on YouTube, which is, I actually have the date.
I need actual dates because you got me all confused. Like the first day.
Okay, so the first clip of this podcast episode will drop on the 21st. And then your set from your first show will be on the 22nd.
Okay.
So yeah, on the 22nd, that's when his set will drop. And then I think 6 days later, somebody's set from tomorrow's night recording will drop. And then I'll just keep throwing those in rotation every week because it's a guaranteed every week thing. So it'll just work in between the podcast clips and everything like that. So I'm looking forward to seeing it. I mean, I get to sit there and just relax, press record on all the cameras and just watch the show. So I enjoyed myself. We had, 3 comedians come up?
Yeah.
So even just the first night, what's his name?
Brian.
I reached out to Brian too, and he said he wanted to just come check out Limelight before he ate shit for the 20 minutes.
That's funny. I hit him up yesterday. I was like, "You coming through Wednesday?" He's like, "No, man, I want to come through first before I."
Yeah, no, that's what I told him. I said, "Just come through, and then you figure out." I'd rather not have him because you're coming back on. What day did we figure out? The 31st, I think it was, or something like that. The last week of August.
Yeah, last week of August.
Brandon will be headlining Limelight Vibes. So, and this episode will be completely out by then. Yeah. So, shameless plug. But I'd rather not have 2 comedians that night.
Yeah.
So if he wants to headline another, like a week after that, I mean the headline week after that, that's completely fine. But if you just want to come check it out and shit, you check it out. We're trying to get more diversity in there. Yeah. We have a bunch of young rappers that usually come in, and we're fine with that. But you just want to spice it up.
Yeah, spice
so
it up.
So we can throw people in. Like at Girani's, we have such a larger group of people where it's like, okay, we got a singer, we got an instrumentalist. This guy's playing. He's gonna sing and play instrument. This guy's just gonna play instrument. Okay, here's somebody that's gonna do spoken word. We have more versatility at Girani's. Yeah. At Limelight, we have to find where the other people are. Yeah. Like the comedians, the instrumentalists, and all those things. We have to find them and then start bringing them there so that we have that diversity.
Exactly.
So, but Brandon's content will be featured on Limelight. I mean, on YCC Entertainment YouTube channel. And I'm sure he'll be promoting that with. You still have Broken Mic Comedy. Yep. So, yeah. And I'm giving him his content to be able to fucking recycle and produce and all that stuff. So, and if you're a Patreon, Brandon has done me the honor. If you're a Patreon and you're subscribed as a YCC philanthropist, which is the $15 a month of subscribers. Shout out Q and Carter for that. If you're a YCC philanthropist, we're just using the whole set and giving that to you so you can use, because the comedians are, the comics are usually going to come and say, hey, can I get that my set? So I'm like, all right, well, if I'm going to repurpose that and give that to them, might as well do something else with it. So it'll only be available to the Patreon. The entire set will only be available to the Patreons, but the specific sets will be for public consumption on YouTube. So shout out Last Laugh. I love the name.
Me too. Can I tell you how I thought of the name, actually?
No.
You don't want to know?
No, I thought you said you'd tell me.
No. So back in the day, this is such a horrible thing to say out loud.
It's crazy.
Back in the day, at Brittany's when I first started, the production group that was, like, pretty much put the show together was called First Life Entertainment. So going back in my Rolodex, I was trying to think of a name, and I was like, it'd be funny. Actually, John thought of it, but I was like, that'd be fucking funny because like, the dude that ran it hated me, so at the end of it all, so I was like, it'd be kind of funny just to kind of like stick it to him, just last laugh, and like only a few people remember it from back then.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
it's kind of like an inside joke, but that's what literally our sins and woes is. It's like if you know, you know.
Yeah,
why our sins and woes is a thing, but like, and I've explained it so many times on the podcast, but it's like from the Washington Boys, like when I was stationed out in Washington, it's like,
yep.
If you know, you know.
Exactly.
But that's where the name comes from, and it just makes sense because you don't even have to be in the joke to understand the concept of the show.
Exactly.
So,
love the rib.
try to squeeze in as many topics as I can before we say bye to these free niggas. But you know what I noticed? So when I did the first show with the, I'm trying to watch this microphone stand in this cup, but I want to put my feet up here, and I'm just all over the place right now. What I noticed,
side table.
Yeah, dude, I legitimate. Well, I'm gonna get this replaced eventually, but I need to get more of these. So once I get 2 more of these, then I'm gonna get a bigger table. But it doesn't make sense to do it now. But remember, I asked you because it looked like some of the comics were uncomfortable about cameras.
Yeah.
And I was super thrown off about that because I know like most of the time you guys record your own content.
Exactly.
And it was also a matter of like, well, this is just kind of for promotional use, but like, where's the problem with that?
I'll probably say some of it's on me because I got drunk and forgot to tell people.
I hate this nigga.
Whoopsies. I mean, I thought I told him at some point, but I don't know. People, I guess like for comics, like me, I don't care. Like as long as I know like whoever's recording is like cool and not like, hey, I'm about to like try to cancel you type shit. Pretty much like not like a white person recording. Like I'm good with it.
Shout out to the Mayonnaise Sapiens.
Yeah, exactly. But like sometimes like because like at comedy shows like niggas be in the front row fucking recording the shit on Facebook Live. Like, yeah, this is for my friends who can't make it out here tonight. I'm like, well, fucking tell them to stay off probation or like get a babysitter, like 1 to 2. Like fucking like don't spoil it. So I guess like some people kind of or they don't have like enough confidence in this material because like I know like as a comic, like sometimes like I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna fuck around and work on a new joke and I don't know how it's gonna work out. And then it's like recorded and it's like, fuck, that was fucking trash. So, you know, hope this don't get out anymore.
Which is kind of the premise of like me only using one set.
Yeah, one set.
A week. Because
so.
it's then like next week, if you use the same set, it doesn't matter. You're not going to be my feature.
Yeah, exactly.
For the next week.
Feature. So I think once we build it up more and people get that concept, then it's like, okay.
Yeah, because we can give a solid rotation of 5 people. Then that gives you like a month and a half to work on new content or something like that.
It should be picking up more. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Comments are weird. Like a lot of us are not camera people, weirdly or not, really enough. Like a lot of like comments.
I haven't seen a single comic do a set and not record themselves.
Yeah, but like the thing is, it's
you have
like,
control over the footage.
Yeah, it's like if you're fucking your girl and you record it, it's like I have control of this.
Crazy comparison.
But it's your artwork, David.
I get it.
It's your artwork.
You're not wrong.
It's like I control this. It's like maybe I have a few videos, but like it's like I have control of this. No one else does, so I feel safe. Like
if you know, you know. Shout out to the ones that are in the video. Shout out to the ladies in the camera roll. Woo! Might be a new shout out.
Right.
Shout out to the ladies in the camera roll.
Yeah, that might be the name of the title. But yeah, comments are weird because like content also, and then I don't know, like a lot of like,
Wait, talk. Calculators, condoms, and camera rolls.
boom. Got him. Got the title of the show right there. CCC. Did we do that last time?
Yeah, we did comedy, coke, and threesomes.
I think the triple C's is me. I guess that's my thing. You know I prefer D's, but I guess we'll go with C's. I'm okay with
starts
that.
with a T. It was comedy, coke, and threesomes.
I don't know why we thought. I don't know why I thought it was.
Because
Like,
the second one was calculators, condoms.
I haven't been drinking tonight.
That
Might be
might be
upset
the
voice.
episode name, though. That's good. Oh, shit. Woo. Never a dull moment with Brandon Moore. But, and you know, it's funny, going off of, like, the comics being weird about... Because I feel like at the end of the day, it's more or less... I have to worry about the repercussions of me saying whatever I say. And I was like, I'm surprised that so many video game streamers are trying to take advantage of the Rumble movement as opposed to comedians. Because I feel like a lot of the comedians, the comedian space's issue is cancel culture.
Yeah.
But then, and again, I'm Harrison's Woes. I've been saying niggers, Jews, and faggots since episode 2. So I've already set the standard of what's cancelable for me and what's not. I'm not gonna hit any extreme Nick Fuentes jump in life, or I'm not gonna completely change my narrative like Kanye West or anything like that. I feel like I've been on the same energy since, you know, the first 10 episodes.
Yeah.
So, but for comedians, I would figure that more of them would move to Rumble or like a platform like that, as opposed to like, you know, if I come to a show and I say, hey guys, don't worry, I'm only putting this on Rumble. Everybody should be like, oh, okay, all right, that's fine. You don't have to worry about that because Rumble has advertised itself as a free speech place. You have a bunch of Nazis and fucking, what do you call them? Jew haters on, and black haters and gay and trans haters like that are flourishing on Rumble. So I would think more comedians would move over to that space.
Yes and no. I mean, so I just found out about Rumble. Like when you mentioned it, and I looked it up. Kind of know. I want to be like, hey, what the fuck's Rumble? I'm thinking about like, you know, actual fight Rumble. I'm like, you know, I'm a nerd. So I had to like look it up and everything. But I think a lot of comics, because like even if you post your content, like even I know like a lot of comments will post their stuff on YouTube, and then like someone will be like, oh man, this guy ain't funny as shit, and then it's like, oh my gosh, was that joke really not funny? And like it just fucking eats at them because they're so sensitive
well, that's
already.
an insecurity issue, and fuck y'all
It
for
is.
that.
It is because I've seen it. Like people will like post content and like even on Instagram, someone will be like, "Yo, this is trash," or you know, like more so on YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is horrible. This person's not funny, and then like they'll be like, "Oh my gosh, someone said I wasn't funny. I'm just gonna quit comedy now."
Yeah.
And you know, they fucking spaz out and commit suicide or whatever they do. You know, like they
Suicide.
Suicide
Somebody
tips.
saying you're not funny
Yeah.
is wild.
Right? Like one person's opinion. I mean, even though, like, granted, when we tell jokes, it's a room full of people and you're trying to seek attention and the affirmation of strangers. So one person on the dark web that's trolling you more than likely, saying you're not funny, will fuck someone's whole self-esteem up, depending on who it is. Some people be like, yo, well, fuck you, suck my dick, and just keep rolling.
I can see that early on. If somebody told me in the first 10 episodes, like, hey, yo, podcast sucks, I'd probably feel some type of way. But the problem was, my parents told me that in the first 10 episodes. So now I don't care.
Yeah.
Because I'm at 81. Top 1%.
But for comments, a lot of us, like my mom didn't know I was doing comedy, or she didn't see me until like probably about 2 years in almost. So like,
Oh, yeah, my parents knew I was going to start a podcast before I started it. So
a lot of people, like, we won't tell our families like we're doing comedy because they're like, oh, this clown, oh my gosh, can't believe you fucking doing comedy and not, you know, in school being a lawyer or whatever. So
well, anything on social media is like if you told your parents you're being a gamer and then turn around you're Kai Cenat with 24 million followers worldwide. So like, but his mom probably laughed at him when he said, I'm going to be a streamer.
Yeah, and that's usually what happens is like, all right, then you end up blowing up. But that concept of like, hey, I'm going to give up what I'm doing during the daytime and focus on nightlife and working at night for a couple hours and try to get, you know, bukus of money. What?
You're right. That's fucking crazy.
It's like, what are you, a prostitute? Like, what?
Do you still have your OnlyFans?
I do. I had to restart it. I restarted it. I canceled it for a while.
Call back.
I actually had to turn it off because it got weird. It got weird. I started doing shows and a lot more shows in DC, and so people were following me and they were like, "Hey, Brandon, I saw your dick earlier." And I'm like, "That's weird for you to say to me, like in person right now, like, oh, I came earlier to your dick. Like that's weird. Like that just throws you off. I mean, it's a compliment, but it throws you the fuck off. It's just like you just shook this person's hand and like they use that same hand to jerk off to an image of you.
You're crazy. I would immediately be like, well, why don't you send me something so I can reciprocate in kind?
No, that's the tribute stuff.
No. I'm a guy that does for the people what the people do for me.
I mean, that's true, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I do that.
All the camera eye contact that I was making was crazy.
That's what I'm like.
I was like, just send them subtle hits, like, you know, if I see you a dick pic, send a pussy pic back.
Yeah, but it's gay dudes doing that. That's the thing.
That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. It's dudes doing that. That's what I'm saying. It's gay dudes. Half my money was from gay men. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can't have a dude send me a dick pic like, hey, let me jerk off to your dick. Like, no. Because they like, oh, you know, let's fuck. No, not DC and DuPont. No, they're like, let's fuck. So,
It's a clip.
yeah, I had gay dudes following me. So it was like, I was show to a show and they're like, yeah, I saw your dick earlier. Looking good, boy toy. Like, you know, it's like saying some like off the wall shit. I'm like, I just dapped them up and shit. And they're like, yeah, I just saw your dick earlier. You know, I'm just like, oh, well, this is.
Oh, that's a simple. You can.
I mean, you can, but
You can fix that. I mean, not fix it, but you can maneuver that one. So you be like, oh, thanks, buddy. Did you like what you saw? Like, give him a pat on the shoulder.
Yeah, I mean, you
keep it
could.
fucking moving.
But then they pulled your shit up at the bar, and it's like, hold on, wait, time out.
Time out.
Yeah,
It gets crazy real fast.
I'm like, hold on. People are paying for this. Hold on, stop. Can we give this shit out for free? Like,
That's wild.
so I stopped. So I stopped doing it, and then I canceled it or whatever.
Shout out to the OnlyFans.
But I reopened it. So what happened was I was at a show. So I was still doing the joke. I was still doing the joke. And then I was out in when was this? This was last year. I remember because it was my brother's birthday. I remember this. I did a show out And
Woo,
Columbia,
shit.
Maryland. There we go. Nottingham's. Shout out to Nottingham's. They do shows like 3 times during the week, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. Great shows. Near Maryland Live, dope spot. But I was doing a show out there because of my brother's birthday. I was out there for his birthday. And then there was these chicks in the front row, and I was doing the joke about my OnlyFans account, and this chick was like, "Oh, really? I'm gonna follow you right now." And I was already like trying to fuck because like they were cute, and then she was trying to find it, but it just got deleted the week before, like it was already gone, and I fucking forgot about it. And then she was like, "Yeah, I can't find it." Because it's showing it's not like valid or not here. I was like, "Fuck!" I just deleted it last week. I was like, "Give me like 2 days. I'm gonna restart it." And then everybody got sober.
You reopened your OnlyFans
Yeah, I reopened it.
to get pussy?
Yeah.
Can't make this shit up.
I mean, why not?
Oh, shit. Long story short, comedians should go to Rumble.
It's not a battle royal. It's just, it's a content where you can promote your stuff
I mean,
and say
they
whatever you want while you're being canceled.
they're free speech, but they're not free show. So take your ass on OnlyFans if you're going to be pulling out your dick for the gay niggas to look at. Well, I'm going to get into this one thing. We'll get it out for the public just for, because... Yeah, I'm going to say this other shit for the Patreon. So let's talk about this Montgomery brawl.
I knew he was about to go there. Let's do it. Let's
Talk about this fucking Montgomery brawl. Because, first of all, his stand-up set when he talks about that is fucking hilarious. Because those 2 giveaways, the John Cena hat throw to the crowd and the nigga swimming like CJ from Grand Theft Auto is gold. So, and don't worry, I timed this because this part is going to be a clip.
Oh,
so this will be
perfect.
a public version, but it'll be after your set drop. So we're
Perfect.
good. But the Patreon's got it sooner. So shout out to the Patreon. Perks of being. But I have so much smoke for the black community for this.
What?
Yes.
I gotta hear
Now,
this.
I'll make the argument that the white people got what they deserved.
They did.
And I enjoyed seeing
Absolutely.
like a bunch of black people run to the rescue of a black man getting jumped by a bunch of white people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, also my history on life has told me, if there's one thing you avoid, it's white people coming off a camping trip and white people coming off a boat. Because in both situations, they're drunk off their ass. And the greater white America, drunk, is a problem in itself.
Yeah.
Like I have so many black people walking up to me saying, white people gonna think twice before they bring, before they start trying to jump a black person. I said, no, white people just gonna prepare and bring more white people.
Exactly. Coming
What
strong
did
in
that nigga
numbers.
from the freestyle say? One nigga brought 2 niggas, and 2 niggas brought 4.
Yep. They
4
multiply.
niggas got 8 niggas, and 8 niggas got more. That's what it's gonna turn into.
Yeah, that's what it's gonna turn into.
Like, let's not forget the white people are still 60-something% of America, all right? They
Exactly.
still outnumber us 4-fold. So let's not sit here and be on a high horse and be like, yeah, white people definitely gonna get outnumbered. No, they're not.
Nah.
They still outnumber us at a 1-to-5 ratio. So I'm sorry, like, come on, black people, we can get excited, but like, there's limits to this shit.
We
like,
want a
don't-
battle,
right?
but
we
not
don't-
a war.
We don't want to give white people a reason to prepare for a black jumping.
They already collecting guns as is. Like it's already.
And then people will be like, no, like, and I use a reference of like, black people will like do crazy shit. They'll do crazy shit, like storm their own cities, storm their own towns.
Yep.
But white people will storm the Capitol.
Yeah.
That's something crazy I don't want to go to war with.
Nah.
I don't want a civil war like, in 2024.
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
I don't want to go against. I don't want a racial war in
Look, these
2024.
honkies have been zombie prepping. I don't want that smoke. They got cannons and shit still. Like,
They do.
I don't want that shit. I ain't trying to get no cannon shot at
The white
me.
people the people that are fighting for your fucking gun laws more than anybody are
They got-
white people that have guns and they shoot niggas.
Yeah. They got cannons. They've been zombie prepping. They thought the world was gonna end.
White people
Y2K,
built the combat bow.
They got secret bunkers. I'm not trying. No, they're ready for tomorrow us to get bombed, a nuclear bomb. They're ready for that shit. We're not. Like we are too busy buying Jordans, whatever. and get the crab legs. Like we are not prepared.
Crab legs is wild.
We are not prepared.
No, we're not ready for that kind of smoke.
Prepared for a civil war.
It's also like, again, I don't want to go to war with white America because it's just I don't want to go to war with America in a fight for fight level. Like if you want to talk on a political level, or you want to talk on a social justice level, or you want to talk on a rights level or something like that, sure. I want all the fucking smoke.
Yeah.
Fight me in a political debate.
Yeah,
that kind of shit.
yeah.
But in a straight up like my side versus your side, blacks versus white, it's a losing battle.
I don't want that.
We are a very patient, effective, and strong race.
We are.
But we are immensely outnumbered.
We are.
You know, I don't want outnumbered smoke.
And I enjoy fucking white women too much to lose that. So let's not do that. They swallow, okay? Like, let me tell you something.
They swallow.
They take facials.
Which is funny because I've ran into more Latinas that swallow than white women. But
What?
Yeah.
I haven't had a Latina forever.
I fuck a lot of like second generation Latinas.
Okay.
So they're just trying to be rebels. Shout out to the beta liberals. Full circle.
Always comes around.
But my smoke for the black community is like, everybody's using this argument as like a moment of empowerment for black people. They're like, yes, black people are stronger than they've ever been. And I'm like, you niggas did nothing but take that situation and make memes of chairs on sales and black man fighting to swing Aquaman t-shirts.
Yeah, that's it.
Like, wait, what is it? The thing that pisses me off is, first of all, when you look at the entire context of the fight, it's a couple of black people ran to save the security guard.
Yep.
When he was getting jumped by all these white people. And then that finally got like broken up. And then the white people went back to their boat.
Yeah.
Because they like got tired of that black dude fighting back, basically. Because that motherfucker that got, you see the TikTok of the dude that, one of the dudes that got his ass beat? The white dudes? That was fighting security guards? He had he got on TikTok and got a swollen face, and he was like, man, that black man.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay. I saw that.
That man did. That black dude could really fight. That motherfucker looked like Will Smith and fucking Hitch.
Yeah.
But and then like whatever happened in the end of that altercation, the white people were on their boat and a bunch of black people showed up later.
Yeah, later.
And then started like a whole new brawl.
Yeah, a whole new
So now
brawl.
there's a whole bunch of black people that started after that altercation ended, and then a bunch more black people sitting on the dock recording the shit.
Exactly.
I'm like, where is your moment of praise for the black community in that aspect? Like, I appreciated that all those black people ran to the rescue, even to that nigga that swam across the fucking lake.
My bad.
Bro, when you said that CJ shit, I had to go back to my mental Rolodex and be like, yo, CJ really was, CJ from San Andreas for y'all who don't know what we're talking about. CJ really was swimming to the smoke every time. Like out of a helicopter and fall in the water and then just start swimming and go to the mission.
Like, yeah, like, that's the only nigga that we swim into some smoke. Only nigga I know.
But I'm like, in that moment, cool. But like when the other niggas roll up and then all the other people that are recording are all black, and then y'all start this big ass brawl, I'm over here like it's like Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
That's what is like a 25 minutes video clapping for the wrong reasons. That's what you niggas are doing these days. Like you niggas are clapping for the wrong reasons. That the moment that you guys started praising that shit aren't the moments that should be praiseworthy. It's like that black man was getting his ass beat by a bunch of white people. Not getting his ass beat, he's putting up a good fight. But that man, black man was getting jumped by a bunch of people, and a bunch of black people ran in to help him out. That is the moment worth praising.
Yeah,
but
the stuff afterwards.
Correct.
But, okay, all right. There is one clip. I don't know if you saw this one, but I don't know what brawl it was. I don't know if it was like part 1 or part 2 of the brawl, but I think it was part 1 because like there was the white people. It was like 2 white dudes that were like on the pier.
The one that's the side shot, like the level plane, that's the first fight. The angled down one, that's the second fight.
Okay, so I think this is the second one.
So when the chairs come out, that's the second fight.
Okay, it was before the chairs came out.
Yeah, but the guy swimming and the hat being thrown, that was the first fight.
Yeah, first fight. Okay, so there's a clip where these 2 white dudes are like fighting some black dudes. and one of the white dudes got hit too hard in his head like twice, and he just jumped in the water. Thinking that niggas couldn't swim.
They jumped in the water.
He jumped in the water. No one jumped in after him.
I was gonna say, yo, the niggas jumped in the water to chase this nigga down. That would have been crazy.
That would have been
content.
crazy as shit.
That's content.
That would have been fucking. But he was like, yo, y'all niggas hit me too hard. I'm gonna jump in this water and avoid his ass whooping. I know y'all can't swim. So his girl's like on the pier trying to get him to come back because like he got his ass whooped. And she just like, come back, baby, it's okay. Like they're leaving out. Like that shit was hilarious.
That's crazy.
I was like,
it's funny.
It's funny.
But it's not like this is a monumental moment in the black community.
Yeah, it's not.
And like, you know, when it's funny because the internet is always going to win. The internet is
God, the internet's undefeated. Undefeated. God. They're undefeated as
since
shit.
birth.
God.
But you know that old jazz soul picture?
Yeah.
That if you got an old parent, like if you got an old uncle or something, they have that photo in their basement.
One, yeah.
They're like everybody's jazz dancing in the bar. Bro, when I saw them put the chairs in the hands of them people,
man,
I hollered. But like that's what it is. That's what you motherfuckers took this monumental moment for the black community and made memes out of it.
Yep.
You turned it into t-shirts.
Yeah, Black
to
Twitter.
make more memes. Yes, you Black Twittered the shit out of this. And it's just like, this is why Martin Luther King and Boondocks don't fuck with you niggas. You niggas wanted to make a monumental moment out of this, and then when Kai Cenat came up 2 weeks later, and we'll talk about this on the Patreon because we definitely gotta get in this bag. Kai Cenat did a fucking giveaway for his fan base. You niggas rioted and looted Union Square. Somebody stole a produce truck. You niggas are on different energy if you steal a produce truck and bring it up to the riot. And then get out and ransack that motherfucker. So
Bruh.
it's like, bro, you niggas are still gonna nig. And so my round of applause to that is the black people that ran up and helped that black dude that was getting jumped by all those white people. My smoke is for all you black people that are like, again, clapping for the wrong reasons. Might call this calculators, claps, condoms, and
claps. Hey, yo.
I can't remember what the third C was. I remember when we posted it.
It was triple C, calculator, condoms.
What was it? We were talking about comedians and don't worry about it. I'll fix it and post it.
We'll put chairs, so I don't know.
There's so many C's going on this episode.
Yeah, I'm here for the
I might
C's.
just call the episode "So Many C's."
Yeah, right.
But yeah, no, that Montgomery brawl, it's again, you niggas are clapping for the wrong reasons. It's nice to see like a black person get, you know, most black people like, or we come from a historical background where you have to worry about like fear of. So the fact that so many black people were willing to jump to that man's safety, that's fine. But then when y'all are kind of like, y'all making Doctor Strange pictures out of the niggas that showed up after the fight was up. Like, my nigga, you were late.
But
That's like us clapping at the movie theaters because Captain America died and then Doctor Strange started making all the portals.
right.
That's what happened. You niggas were late to the party. The fight was over.
Yeah, the
and
fight's
then you niggas
over.
want to teleport in.
Like, oh, yeah, now y'all niggas want to come in here?
Right.
Or CP time, like always.
You niggas gotta find better motivators to swim. So I definitely got to say that because, like, I mean, I don't know how to swim. But that's because the black man that was supposed to teach me how to swim when I was like 7 or 8, he was always late. So we fired him, and I never learned how to swim after that. So
God damn. God damn.
shout out to the consistency of you niggas. God damn it, another C.
So many
Shit. Condoms
Cs.
clapping, consistency, fucking comedians, and so many C's. Shit.
Oh, God.
But before I say bye to you free niggas, we're gonna go ahead and roll into this the Patreon plug. Not Patreon. The fucking podcast episode plug of the week. Playlist plug of the week. Yeah, that thing. So for this episode 81 plug of the week, if you've been to Limelight Vibes, you've heard of President Jers. Very talented. I don't know if he's from. He sounds like a New York nigga. If that makes sense. Like, not a disrespectful tone, but you know, like he's a New York nigga and there's like
he wears
people
Timbs.
from New York. Say what?
It's like, he sounds like he wears Timbs regularly.
He raps like he wears Timbs regularly.
Okay, better.
He's got that, yeah. But he could also be from Jersey.
Yeah.
Which would make sense why we say President Jers.
That's true.
So, I don't know. We're going to find out where President Jers is from.
From up north.
Yes. Above the Mason-Dixon line at some point. But for the episode 81 plug of the week, it is The People's Champ by President Jers, featuring CY and Young Ty. It's a dope-ass song. They performed it a couple times at Limelight Vibes. So it's always a dope track, dope experience to be a part of. It was one of our Limelight Vibes TikTok / Instagram / Facebook / YouTube Shorts post of them performing that. But here it is, People's Champs by President Jers.
Now it's the people's champ. 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 Now tell me, do you smell what I'm cooking? Success is coming. Can't waste no time, I'm going forward. Got a gun and I'm just taking life observancy. I want it all as much as I wanna go ahead and breathe. Now I'm grown up, got a mindset of my own. Set goes in my room and I just had to be alone. I'm at it too long, I'm keeping my patience. Working hard, feeling so anxious. We the best, what you thinking? Y'all think that we faking? I'm cooking these niggas out like bacon. No hesitating, didn't fool with me and now we cool. You got me mistaken. While I just look up to the sky with my head up high, kissing my troubles and letting them go, and I gotta keep saying goodbye. I'm moving the far, now isn't it real? I'm young and I'm getting it, I'm a dream chaser, I'm feeling like Mills. Money be all on my mind, I'm aiming for it, reaching for Mills. I said that y'all be wildin', we stylin', electrifying, and I said that I'm the people's champ. Let's go. Now it's the people's champ. Now it's the people's champ. Let's go. Now it's the people's champ. Let's go. Now it's the people's champ. Now it's the people's champ. Now it's the people's champ. Let's go. Now it's the people's champ. Let's go. Now it's the people's champ. I spoke up on a lot of songs. Started from the bottom on. My nigga, yeah, we dreams. Didn't take mighty long before people realize that. See why, do whatever you want. We're sleeping on the floor, yeah, now I got 4 more. Yeah, better have to thank the Lord for the visions that I made, sacrifices I gave. When these hoes are trying to save, for the money was a slave. Now the money coming ways that I can't explain. Just know that it's Christmas every day. Yeah, met a shorty on Monday, and I hit it on a Monday. And I'm spliffing the spark in the J. Shorty got a booty like Beyonce. Had to celebrate one time, so I treat it like a Friday. And I just got paid, so I'm talking shit probably. Yeah, and I'm sitting in the office, chatting to a couple of bosses, sipping the fresh beat coffee, living it lovely. Please don't hate when your girlfriend love me. Had to do it for the VA, Georgia. You came that tree, splurging all through your city. Just a champion when you see me. Everybody wanna be somebody. I worked that Friday night that all them people went to party. I run a mile and drink some water while they drink Bacardi. So if they say they working hard, that means I'm working harder. And if they say they walked a mile, I know I'm walking farther. And if you think that I won't make it, then don't even bother. The summer hotter and it's coldest in the winter, so I'm staying for the summer. Then Hawaii in December, still a street nigga ain't changed that. Better life and I made that. Money gang, we making millions with a music group like we made back. My mama bills, I paid that. Bail money, I paid that. Still know where I come from. I'm a Jersey nigga, won't change that. champ. Let's go. Now it's the people's champ. Let's go. Now it's the people's champ.
People's champ, President Jers, CY, Young Ty. Shout out to those three. Shout out to CY, President Jers always at I don't know if Young Ty off the top of my head. So I don't know if he's always at Limelight. But shout out to those two niggas. They're always at Limelight. Make sure you check out all their projects because I used to CY recently for Tequila when Renee was on. And CY should be coming on the show eventually. So keep an eye out for them. But as always, it will be in the SoundCloud playlist plug of the week. So go to ycc.com/Woes to check it out. Let me give my 2 kicks and a hug out to you free niggas. And tell you to fuck off. 2 kicks and a hug. Shout out to the men that want one-sided relationships. Dumb bitches love y'all. Shout out to the women that own dogs. Dumb niggas love y'all. And shout out to the black people that put their fucking phone down and help out a black man in need. We love you. With all that being said, your bus driver's back and back on a school schedule, which means more content is coming out regularly, which means I'm there every day, pulling up, telling you, you're going to jail today as I uppercut you off my fucking bus. Peace, free niggas.
Bye.